How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So, it's time for a new video, and as you can see my face in this video, and you can kind of admire my work as I am trying to grow my neckbeard for Runefest. Runespan. Yeah, for Runespan. That way I can sit there and get 120 runecrafting and get a very strong neckbeard. No, trying to grow it for Runefest. As you can see, I want to be able to blend in. Or maybe I actually just completely forgot to go to the grocery store and buy some shaving cream and cannot shave. So that is probably more likely to be the answer because I'm trying not to have the neck beard and it's kind of growing right now and I can't do anything about it. Anyway, so sitting here having some coffee, which by the way, this coffee tastes like absolute shit because it is instant coffee. God. There's not really any instant coffee that I've found that's good. Any coffee drinkers out there, if you can give me an idea of like some good instant coffee or what is like slightly more palatable than this, let me know. I got this from Trader Joe's and I was like, yeah, you know, it might not be bad. And for $3 for a pretty good sized container, it's not that bad of a deal. But the only thing is though is unless I'm majorly rushed and I've way overbooked my schedule in every single type of way, then I can make regular coffee. But anyway, I've been way too busy lately, so instant coffee it is. So yeah, guys, so we got a lot coming up for the channel, and I'm really going to do a kind of like a channel news type of thing, but there's also a little bit of RuneScape news in this one too. I'll go ahead and start out with that. So Corrupted Scarabs. If you guys have not seen the new Corrupted Scarabs, which there's a pretty good chance you haven't because they're kind of hard to find, Jagex has created a new thing called Corrupted Scarabs. So what they are basically is just a whole bunch of green bugs that start like popping up all over the ground. If you're in like a certain district, they're going to pop up on the ground near you, and you just crush them, and then you get a bunch of rep, and I think you might get a little bit of EXP actually, maybe, but mostly rep. It's mostly for the rep. You get about 50 rep for every bug you smash. As far as I can tell, there's not really a limit on how many of those bugs you can actually crush. But you should know that if you thought the Soul Obelisk did a lot of damage, the Corrupted Scarabs do a lot of damage. So you do want to make sure you bring some healing stuff as far as that too. Like make sure you bring some food. It's kind of inconvenient because if you're there training, which I should mention too, the Corrupted Scarabs is not really something you want to go hunt down. There's a lot of people that have been like, or is there a friend chat that shows the Corrupted Scarabs? And the only problem is, though, is the Corrupted Scarabs come and go so quickly that there's not really any point in having a friend chat because by the time you get there, they're going to be gone. With that being said, though, if they pop up in one world, you can look at the other districts and you can find them in other districts as well. So if you found them in one district and you're in kind of like a low population world, hop over to another district and then you can probably smash a bunch more Scarabs. But it kind of, like I was saying, it kind of does suck if you're training, like say you're training the mining area, for example, you're not going to have a whole lot of inventory space for food, which makes them kind of shitty because of the fact that you're going to be taking so much damage from them that you have to actually heal, and you're not going to be able to heal, which is like why Jagex did you make them do so much damage. Yeah, there's that. Anyway, they're a great new way to get rep. They give you 50 rep for every one that you smash, so you can get some pretty quick rep. But in all honesty, guys, I wouldn't recommend going and hunting them down for the reasons I've said. All right, so the next thing here is going to be the false bans. So as you can probably tell with a couple of the clickbait videos that people have made, such as a friend, I'm not saying anything bad about his clickbait. I've definitely done a couple clickbait, not very many. You know what? I should do more clickbait. That's what a lot of people are doing nowadays, and I don't do enough clickbait. I've done a couple things that people are like, that's clickbait. Kinda. It's not really that clickbait. It's just an attractive title. Clickbait is like, guys, I'm selling my house, and then like I put like 2 seconds of the video where like, hey, it'd be funny if I sold the house, and that's the reason why they put the video title as I'm selling the house. That's a reference to a famous YouTuber. If you guys know who I'm talking about, put in the comments below. You'll be my best friend forever. Anyway, so literal clickbait is like that. Not clickbait, but has an attractive title is like one of my videos where I put how to make $1 billion in 3 days. That was a legit video where I legitimately did make $1 billion in 3 days. So it's not really clickbait. It's just an attractive title to get you to click. There's a big difference there, guys. There's quite a big difference there, and I feel like a lot of people are just saying everything's clickbait because it's the trend nowadays to call everything clickbait, even though when the fact is that's not actually clickbait, and I just laugh at you because you're stupid. But anyway, so there are some actual false bans going around though. With that being said, one of my accounts was actually under that false ban. So a friend is a great example here because he made like a giant video about it, where he showed in a pretty good video. He showed about how his hardcore Iron Man got temporarily banned for 2 days for using the HD client. And so when I watched his video, previous to watching his video, by the way, one of my alts, just an alt, doesn't do anything, literally does not do anything but stand at the Grand Exchange. That's it. I literally stand at the Grand Exchange, buy and sell items. That's all it does. Believe me, guys, I have absolutely no interest in doing botting, macroing, anything like that. I mean, do you think I honestly would like to just kiss my, YouTube everything goodbye, kiss my Patreon goodbye? No. Like to get what, an extra 100,000 mining experience, please. So the thing is, though, is I was trying to find like what caused it. I was like, okay, obviously don't have any botting or macroing things. And if you watch his video, by the way, which I'm kind of promoting it right now, if you watch his video, you see in there that he goes through his reasons for like the ban, and it goes through like the emails from him. I got those exact same 2 emails, literally word for word. So Jagex says they're not automated. We do hand picking, blah blah blah. We hand answer everything. They don't hand answer shit. They don't. And that's proof right there that literally word for word was the exact same things. It also says in both his email and my email and other people who on YouTube community who have gotten these false bans, it literally says, we have proof of you cheating and using illegal macroing, blah, 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 blah. None of us did. So please share your proof. You can bet money that I will be talking about this at RuneFest. That is actually Is it sad that the biggest thing I'm excited about for RuneFest is actually to go up to them and be like, so, about those macro and botting bans, guys? Huh, you want to find the bot on my account? You want to look at my laptop I brought with me? So, that's going to be pretty fun. What I can tell you guys is this. I would highly recommend, and this is really the only thing I could possibly take away from it, because, by the way, Jagex will not respond to any of your customer service complaints about this, so if your account gets a 2-day ban, a permanent ban, or whatever, you're screwed. I'm gonna tell you right here, you are screwed. Your account's gone. The chance of them actually responding is, I mean, you have probably a better chance of actually literally seeing Santa Claus when he lands on your roof. Yeah, no, it's really sad, and I say that in a depressed manner because obviously I love RuneScape. I do like Jagex and the stuff they do, but they don't have any customer service. Like, holy cow! I thought Comcast had the worst customer service ever. No, Jagex has the worst customer service ever. You beat Comcast. Congratulations, that was hard to do. Anybody who has Comcast can be like, damn, that is quite the title. Woo! So, yeah, anyway, gonna go right up to them and be like, yo, guys, so what's going on? Because I'm not 100% sure still of what caused my 2-day ban. But the thing is, though, is I literally got the exact same emails, the exact same style of ban that, like, a friend did. And I thought about making my own video about it and everything, but I was just like, screw it. I mean, whatever. The only reason I do that is just for extra views. You guys aren't going to learn anything from that. And not anything I can tell you, and I can't tell you in this video. So what I can tell you, though, is that you should be really careful what kind of clients you use. So he, obviously, for him, it was the HD client. For me, I was trying out another client. Actually, to be honest with you, I'll be blatantly honest with you. My friend was like, hey, bro, you want to play this old school RuneScape, or no, it wasn't old school RuneScape, it was just a RuneScape private server. I was like, sure, why not? My RuneScape account is extremely secure. I don't have any worry of them, installing bullshit on my account and taking my account. So why not? So I installed a RuneScape private server and had my RuneScape over here with the private server over here. Did that for a few days and then I ended up stopped playing. The thing is, though, is that was like 2 months before I got my 2-day ban, which is really weird. But that is the only thing that I can possibly link to it. And yeah, guys, yeah, I played a RuneScape private server for a few days. Jesus, shoot me. As far as I know, that doesn't have anything to do with cheating on RuneScape. Yeah, I'm not actually transferring anything over from my private server. Anyway, I don't play private servers normally. I literally only play because I can't find a video game to play with him to save my life because all he wants to do is play Halo, and I just don't want to play Halo anymore. So I played it for a few days. You got me. I'm caught. I got my 2-day ban. So there you go. There you go. That's what that's for. So I would just be really, 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 really careful. It's not just the stuff that you're playing literally RuneScape on. But if it has any kind of like RuneScape injection, you know, stuff like that, if it has any coding similar to RuneScape, or if you have anything with coding going on, which, yeah, that sounds really stupid when I say that now. But just be really careful about what you're doing while you have RuneScape going. If you were unsure, then just tweet Jagex. They're probably not going to answer in the first place. But somebody else from Jagex will probably answer, tell you it's okay, and you'll still get banned anyway. That's kind of how it's been going lately, too, by the way. I've seen a lot of people getting these bans or whatever from, like, stuff that they literally reached out to Jagex and were like, hey, guys, can I do this? They're like, yeah, sure, why not? And then they get banned. And they're like, so you said that I could do that. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? What? I don't work here. I'm just the janitor. It's at Jagex Janitor. Didn't you see that? But anyway, so be very careful, guys, because it obviously happens to anybody. Yeah, that's really all I got on this. So, next one up here is my Flip for Wealth series. As I told you guys before in a previous channel news video, I am going to be continuing that. I'm going to be continuing it really, really soon. The reason why I decided to do more of a video about this kind of stuff today and not like an actual RuneScape video, and God, this neckbeard, how do people actually have neckbeards? Like, holy shit, this is itchy as shit. It's only been like, this is all further it's gotten, and I'm all like, ah! The actual iron neckbeards, the ones that are like, would just be like, I would have a chainsaw. Like, yeah. Anyway, Flip Wealth is continuing. I'm actually working on some content for that right now. I was like, you know, what can I add that's going to be really good and not just like some filler episodes? So I've got some stuff coming really, really soon. Next thing is investing for wealth. So you guys like the Flip for Wealth series so much, obviously. It literally has the best metrics of anything I have on my entire channel. Like literally, the only thing that has more views and stuff is like some of the older money-making methods. And the only thing that has a more, actually no, it has the best like engagement rate. As far as like you guys actually watching, like the amount of the video you're watching, it has the best. So I'm going to take the hint and I'm going to make a investing for wealth series. So it's going to be, you know, you guys can probably guess if you watch the Flip for Wealth series, it's going to be it's going to be basically a series that's going to show you how to invest and like some tips and pointers and everything to get you further. Yeah, it's basically just going to be an investing version of the Flip. I can't really say much more than that. But look forward to that sometime in the near future here. Not immediately because I got a lot of other stuff going on, but sometime here in the very near future. Also, a note. The Flip for Wealth and the soon coming Invest for Wealth. If you're planning on joining the Patreon at any given time, you should watch those before you join. Just gonna say that real quick. The next thing here is reorganizing the channel, PVM series, and completionist streams and channel events. So that's the last things I got here to talk about. Completionist streams. I did do a stream for number 10 of the video series of the video challenge. Apologies. Blah, blah. I'm going to be doing some more streams, and basically it's going to be like when I'm trying to go for my completionist cape, I'm going to be doing some streams related to that. Also going to be streams related to unlocking other stuff. Like I need to go back and finish the Tuska minigame because I've got like a couple rounds left. I need to finish that. I also need to go hunt down my lumberjack suit, which I did a stream on that before, but good God, it's impossible to get, so I've not gotten that yet still. So I'm going to go get that and some other stuff. So yeah, look forward to streams coming up. They'll be between Twitch and YouTube. We'll see. If you guys would like to vote between Twitch and YouTube, you know, put in the comments below here and, you know, say which one you prefer. Also, channel events. So we actually had 2 events yesterday and the day before. We did a stealing creation event, and we also did a heist minigame event. So if you want to see more on the events, check out the Manatee Gaming clan chat in the game. All you guys gotta do is just join as a guest, and that's how you join. But I'm hosting events, a lot of events, especially for the Vic the Trader stuff. That's why we're doing those events. Got a bunch of people, a bunch of bonus experience, which is pretty good. Got some more events coming up here soon, and I will announce them coming up video here. And then also PVM series. So PVM series is going to be coming up pretty soon because I actually want to go and get some more boss pets because I only have 1 boss pet. The reason why I've only got 1 is because I just don't boss. Quite simple. It's kind of hard to get them if you're cutting down trees. I do plan on doing some PVM series where I go hunt down some bosses. So that's going to be pretty exciting because I was just like, you know what, I really feel like doing this. So I think one of the next ones I'm going to be doing is going to be the Armadillo. And I think I'll also be doing a short Bandos one just to finish off the Insane Final Boss requirements, because I don't have all my hard mode kills. I don't think I even have all my regular kills, actually, because I got my pets so early. But anyway, I'm going to go back through there and make sure I finish off like the War Priest and blah, 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 blah. And what I'll probably end up doing with those boss series, too, is I'll probably end up doing like a 1,000 kill count for a lot of those bosses. That way you guys can see the 1,000 kill loot. Because I know you guys like those loot videos. I like loot videos. So anyway, going to be doing those coming up pretty soon here. That's probably honestly, it's going to be after the 30-day challenge, though. So you guys got about 2 weeks or so before that stuff's going to come in. Reorganizing the channel, last thing here. So reorganizing the channel. A while back, you heard me talk about reorganizing the channel, deleting some of the old videos, blah, 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 blah. So I got a lot of the opposite of what I thought was going to happen. Instead of people being like, yeah, we don't watch those videos are crap. People were actually saying, oh, but we really like those videos, don't get rid of those videos. So I'm actually probably not going to get rid of those videos, but what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to move them all into a better organized system. That way you guys can find them easier. I'm also, a lot of those series that didn't get completed, which just kills me because I hate it when people don't complete series. For now on, all my series that come out are going to be completed. And then the previous ones that didn't get completed, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move those into a different section. It's probably going to be like in the Runescape random or something like that. They didn't get completed because people just kind of stopped watching them or whatever, and that's the reason why I was just like, well, if no one's watching it, then I might as well not continue this. But for now on, whether people are watching it or not, I'm completing every series. You can put your money on it. All right, guys, so that's really all I got for today. It's been a long video. It's been a nice little news video. I like having to chill with you guys. But yeah, if you're not a subscriber and you watch this entire video, then wow. But please subscribe and hit that like button if you care. And I will see you guys in the next video. And see you guys in the next part of the 30-day video challenge. And I hope you guys enjoy the Flip for Wealth series coming up soon and everything else. And please, 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 join the clan chat in-game if you've got time. Join as a guest. And then ask about these events, guys, because I'm hosting these events. And I'm only getting like 10 people that come to the event. And I'm like, that's it? There's like 6,600 subscribers and only 10 people. And I understand a lot of people aren't aware. Join the clan chat. You'll be aware. All right, everybody. See you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one.